Welcome to the vast expanse of the Roman Empire, a diverse tapestry of cultures, languages, and peoples spanning 3 continents. In such an era, a personal, government-issued passport was an inconceivable notion. So, did the Romans need passports? Quite simply, no. However, the Romans did have their own intricate systems of governance and control. These systems included certain documents, like diplomata and tesserae, that played pivotal roles in the empire's administrative processes. Diplomata were privileges granted to retired military veterans, providing them exemptions from specific taxes or the right to bear arms. In contrast, tesserae served as tokens given to officials traveling on state business, enabling access to aid and supplies from local authorities. Travel within the empire was bifurcated into 2 distinct worlds, that of the Roman citizen and that of the non-citizen, or peregrini. The Roman citizens enjoyed numerous rights and privileges. These privileges were deeply ingrained into societal fabric and were commonly determined by their community, reputation, and witnesses, rather than a physical document. While legal documents like a diploma, a military discharge certificate serving as proof of citizenship, did exist, their daily usage was not common. False claims of Roman citizenship attracted harsh penalties, ensuring significant authenticity. Peregrini, non-citizens of the empire, comprised another layer of the Roman populace. Their status was not as uniform, but the empire, celebrated for its cultural diversity, thrived on the free exchange of goods and ideas. Non-citizens, like Roman citizens, were generally allowed to travel throughout the vast expanse of the empire. Now let's delve into a nuanced category of individuals within the Roman societal structure: slaves. Slaves in the Roman Empire were considered property and lacked the personal freedoms enjoyed by Roman citizens and non-citizens. The travel experiences of slaves, however, were as varied as their roles. In scenarios where slaves were tasked with errands, trade dealings, or serving as personal attendants during their master's travels, they could traverse considerable distances. They might carry a document or a token from their master to signify their status and mission, effectively serving as a form of travel permit. While some slaves lived under harsh conditions in fields or mines, others served in their master's households or even in skilled trades. Intriguingly, the Roman Empire also saw instances where slaves earned or were granted their freedom, becoming liberti or freedmen. The Grand Roman Empire was a marvel of infrastructure, complete with an extensive network of roads, bridges, and ports. The average traveler in this epoch could be a government official, military personnel, merchant, pilgrim, or a slave carrying out their master's errands. While travel was more arduous by today's standards, Roman roads dotted with mansiones and tabernae, way stations and inns, facilitated these journeys. Travelers would often band together for safety, armed with provisions for their journey, constantly alert to potential dangers. The allure of exploration, trade, or pilgrimage motivated many Roman citizens and peregrini to undertake long voyages. Some even dared venture beyond the empire's borders, their travels marking new chapters in trade, diplomacy, and military conquest. So, while the Romans may not have had passports, they were indeed a society on the move.